Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to learn some basic knots that are used in bushcraft. So the knots are the bowline knot, the professional knot, the snare loop or poacher's knot, the figure of 8 knot and the surgeon's knot. So I'll demonstrate the knots on a POV angle of the camera. So learn. So guys, I'm taking this shoelace for demonstration purpose. So this is your working end and this is a fixed end, which is the long end of your cord or rope. You just have to do overhead bite. This is called a bite. So you should have a overhead bite for this, like this. Take your working end, go beneath this loop, and basically you just want to hold off this thing. Hold here. This is your knot and this is your loop. So just go behind that fixed end and go again from your loop that you have created, and then you should have a perfect bow line knot. Cinch it down, dress it down nicely. So this is your bow line knot. I'll show you again. And to undone this, you just have to pull this thing, and rest of the thing is just unwinding itself. So again, this is your working end, this is your fixed end, that's on my left. Overhand loop, that means your right side of the loop, that is your working end, is on the top of the fixed end. Go through this loop just you have created from the inside out, and hold this area where it is intersecting. So now you go behind that fixed line and through your loop. You see, nice bow line. This is what the bow line is. Bowline knot uses fixed loop at the end of a rope, climbing, securing food back from bears like hosting it over a tree, hammock installation, and many more. So the next thing we are going to see is your perfection loop or perfection knot. You hold this. Now you have to from on the right side, this is the working end and the left side is a fixed end. So go have a underhand bite, that is your working end should come like under the loop that you have created. Now place your thumb here, right, and just go over like this. Go over your thumb like this and just, yep, go like this. Place your this working end between the two loops. Now this is your loop, this is your knot. Now just go inside this loop and just cinch it down. See, now what's the good point of this loop is you can see that it is a perfect symmetrical to your the cord that is running, and the loop is on a very symmetrical basis. So this is your perfection knot. For undoing this is very easy. Just you have to pull this thing, it will unwind very easily. So again, I'll like to demonstrate. This is your working end, this is your fixed end. Go on underhand loop like this. Go over your thumb area, this underline loop, go over your thumb area and place this working end in between your things. Now take this loop, go under that loop and just tighten it. So there you have your nice perfection loop. Perfection loop knot, fishing, forming a fixed loop in a bungee cord. Okay, so now we are going to see that snare loop or your poacher's loop. So this is the working end. You come around, make a bite like this, hold it here about around 4 inches. You give back like this, make a bite, go one more time, then take the working end and slide it down the two loops just you have created and cinch it nice and tight, press it up. So this is your poacher's loop or poacher's snare. Now for a proper snare, what you have to do is just continue this. See, this is your bite now. So use this as, take the running end or sorry, take the standing end, put through this thing, the knot just you have created, and now cinch this down. You see? Yup. Yup. So this is what I'm talking about. So this is a perfect snare. So the amount you tight this up nice and tight, so this would be like this. So this is your snare. Something is crazy and fell for the strap, you just tighten it. If it struggles a lot, the snare will tight on itself, and the leg or the part which is there inside that snare loop will definitely get caught. So this is your poacher's knot or poacher's snare. Now this knot is called the poacher's knot and the full setup is called the snare. So on untying this, you just have to like pull this end as nicely as possible. But once it gets too tight, it's literally not so easy to get it undone. So take care of your rope like this, and once you pull it all the way through from the that loop, it will get easily undone once you got out of that rope. Now once again I'll show you, make a bite of your knife, I'm sorry, make a bite of your rope like this, hold it here, go around one time, the second time, and when you come for the third time, you have to put this working end inside those two loops and nicely dress it down. See, it's so easy, it's so easy, it is very easy. So this is your poacher's loop or poacher's knot. Now for the snare setup, you just want to grab the other end, go through this loop once only, and just tighten this, the knot that you have made, and make this knot to bite itself on that line. See, now this is your nice snare. If somebody gets caught in this like this, struggles too much, you see, it's quickly pulling off like this. See this? This will tighten it on the bait. Right. So that's your poacher's knot and snare. So for a figure of 8 knot, you have this cord here. Make a bite like this, make a nice wide bite. Now take these two ends and make a loop like this, go beneath it, come upwards, and you see this is your knot. Take this loop and just go underneath that, and when you just tighten it, you will get a figure of 8 loop or knot. You see this? Nice and tight. That's good. So I'll show you one more time very nicely. Take this bite like this, go for the loop like this, take this underneath, go once, and now take this, go inside this, and just dress it down. You see, you have this again. For underneath this, just pull it like this, it will come. You see this? You see this end, just pull it like this, it will come. It's very easy to undoing this. Figure of 8 knot uses: securing a rope, securing rescuers, litters, anchor plates, anchorages, or equipment to the end of a rope. Now let's go and look at the surgeon's knot or surgeon's loop. So take a bite like this, same way as the figure of 8 knot, go like this, come like this, and go inside. And now when you go inside, one more time you have to just go inside the same loop. Now if you cinch this down and dress it nicely, you will have a surgeon's knot, which is more tougher than the figure of 8 knot. I'll show you one more time. Make a bite on the loop, like this, go around, go underneath this, and make another turn like this. Now cinch these down in a very nice way. You see, this is your surgeon's knot or loop. Surgeon's knot. Surgeon's loop knot uses: fishing, loop-to-loop connections, etc. So guys, see you soon on the next video. I hope you have learned some basic type of knots for bushcrafting. And if you find this information on my channel useful, do like that video and subscribe for latest updated videos to you. And happy wilderness. Until then, bye.